It's time for the Onebar and Lepica Show, bringing you anything and everything Minnesota Vikings.
Welcome to professional football.
All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lepica Show. I am Onebar, and in today's episode, we're going to be talking 5 reasons. 5 reasons not to jump ship yet. 5 reasons we should still have hope for the Vikings 2020 season. And no, I'm not drinking or snorting the purple Kool-Aid just yet. These are actually legit reasons. So we're going to hop into it. And if we go 0-3, 0-4, 1-4, whatever it is, don't worry. I'll be making a video, top 5 reasons to jump ship and get the hell off the train. Before we get into that, remember, subscribe to the channel, like the videos. We're here every damn day talking everything Minnesota Vikings, but let's talk some good things because there's not much good to talk about. So 5 reasons why the Vikings could turn this thing around. Number 1, starting off with an easy one, it's a softball. It's Dalvin Cook. We got to remember, we got one of the best running backs in the league that we just paid a lot of money to. Something tells me we're going to be seeing heavy doses of Dalvin Cook, especially this Sunday. Zimmer is not going to let Kubiak let this guy get 12 carries a game. That ship has sailed. I expect a heavy dose of Dalvin Cook. The Titans are not very good at stopping the run. I think Dalvin Cook easily gets 20-plus carries this week. And continuing on that theme, if we're going to go down, we're going to be going down with our big boy out there getting the rock. I don't care if we're down 14-0, 17-0. They're going to continue to pound the ball because we know good things happen when Kirk Cousins does play action, and we have not even come close to tapping into that this year. Why? Who knows? But something tells me Zimmer was up Gary Kubiak's ass about this, and we're going to see it front and center this Sunday and for the following Sundays. Number two reason, Danielle Hunter. I mean, he could potentially be back next week. It's been very quiet on that front, whether he's going to be back, how he's doing. But Danielle Hunter, adding him with Yannick, is going to be a huge difference, and not just in the pass rush game, which has been lacking, but our secondary, our linebackers. When we have a pass rush of Hunter and Yannick, that's something a lot of teams don't have. And we got to see little glimpses of Yannick last week of what he can do. If we put Hunter there, that is only going to help our linebackers. It is only going to help our secondary, where the quarterback doesn't have 58 seconds to pick apart a very young secondary, which I will give a little bit of credit to, even though the numbers don't show it, even though our defense is ranked dead last. That is not all on them. That is all up on front. I think our young guys have actually done pretty damn well. We saw Danzer week 1, Gladney last week. They did good. So Hunter coming back, don't just look at the sack numbers, look at the pressures, look at the opposing offenses having to scheme for 2 of the best pass rushing defensive ends in the league. It's going to go a long way. Let's just hope he is back in action next week. Number 3, we got old ass coaches, and it between Kubiak, Zimmer, Dom Capers, Bowens up there, it takes a lot to rattle them. So starting 0-2, yes, they are very frustrated and they're starting to show it, but they have been through the ringer. While there's some negatives of having old stale coaches, there's also some positives. I mean, they're tough. They got thick skin. They will make adjustments. Even though it doesn't look like they're making adjustments, they're going to make adjustments. And if they don't, come the last game of the season, 2 seconds afterwards, their necks will be on the line. But for now, we have to just trust the fact that these guys have been around. This is not the first time a team they've coached or whatever they've been doing has started out 0-2. It takes a lot to rattle them, which is a plus to having an older coach opposed to a young buck who comes out 0-2 and just starts shitting his pants. So that's a positive. Number 4, Justin Jefferson. He's going to get tossed into this offense, front and center. It's going to happen. They need a spark. I fully expect him to be a big reason for the offense turning around. They can't continue to do the same shit out there where they're running BC Johnson on a 7-yard out, sending Adam Thielen deep, and Kirk Cousins throwing in the triple coverage. Justin Jefferson is going to get up into that number 2 spot. He's going to be out there quite a bit more. He has to. They can't keep going out there like this, and I think this will be one of the adjustments that they make, whether it's this week or the week after. They're going to have to throw some wrinkles in this offense, and I think Justin Jefferson, I think he has 6 targets through 2 games, 5 receptions. I expect those targets to go way up for the rookie. He deserves them. He's a hell of a player, and I think he's going to help spark turn around this offense with Dalvin Cook. He's going to be a big part of it. So number five, final reason let's just face it. It is a messed up season. It is going to be a screwed up season. COVID, no preseason, all this stuff. There's going to be teams like the Vikings that probably needed a preseason. It's going to take a long time. Not a long time. It's going to take a couple games for them to get in the swing of things where other teams are coming out swinging. Good for them. But if we start off 1-2, 2-3, something like that, there's still time to turn this around. And the Vikings get into a groove. We've seen them go on long, long runs. And other teams, whatever it is, if players are going to be out, COVID is going to have a lot to do with the screwed up season. So when you see that the percentage of them making the playoffs after 0-2 start is like 10% or 12, whatever it is, I don't even think about that yet. I put it all out the window because the season is going to be jacked up. We're going to see teams that are going to have late rises, late runs, and we're going to see teams just go down because of the opposite reason. So the fact that it's a screwed up season might actually benefit the Vikings. We'll see. But those are my five reasons. Give me a reason down in the comment why we should still have hope, why the Vikings still could turn this around. And we'll be back very, very soon.